Testing. Okay. Oh, there's so many people here. Oh, it's just the Island Sanctuary. Let's see. Good, you're here. As I'm sure my brother has told you, we have yet to determine the identities of these challengers. Naturally, we refused at first. Our time would be better spent training the troops. In the end, though, I cannot deny their enthusiasm for battle and desire to display their combat prowess, and took it upon myself to accept. At the very least, I surmised it would prove inspiring to our men. With you at our side, I will prove a most enriching experience for all parties involved. If not to show our men of how to wield an axe, but I shall do what I can to aid you with my healing magics. When you have steeled yourself for battle, we may set out to the wolves' den. Solid. I'm gonna do this warrior stuff first, and then I'm gonna continue Endwalker. I'm on a warrior roll right now. I love it so much. I see why people love it. Charlize, as I live and breathe, it's been too long. Word has it you've grown strong since the Battle of the Salt Strand, even mastered the forgotten arts of the warrior. But words are wind. Ready your axe and prove to me why men should fear the bite of your steel. I do not remember this guy at all. Is this like some... I don't even know what's before a warrior. Warrior job quests are your favorite. It's so simple, but so effective, I guess. Someone familiar! Yeah! Dude. Hard same, dude. Hard same. Walking. Oh, I forgot the... Oh, I learned a new trick. So when you use Storm's Eye, I'll do it later. Who should we kill? Someone familiar. Yeah. Boing. Oh, I overcapped. I'm so sorry. The Stormblood Warrior quests. Oh, okay. I guess this is the start. Because, like, before this, I was like, this kind of sucks. Like, I'm so sick of Curious George and his whining. So this is the strength of a warrior. The art of battle celebrated in legend. Perhaps if I were a few winters younger, my efforts would have proven more than an unavailing struggle. You have met and exceeded all expectations. Aye, pains me to say it, but we're no match for the likes of you. Gods help us if the Sahagin never learned to throw an axe about like that. A boot. What kind of accents would they even have? Who's that Pokemon? I do not remember this guy. Oh, I know that guy. Okay, I remember this guy. Indeed, the student has surpassed the master, the guild master. For it was I all along. I remember him now. Do I not remember him? Not even a quizzical lift of the brow? Surely our disguises were not as bad as all that. Or do you mean to say you've forgotten the face of your former instructor? Not gonna lie, I don't remember the other guy. We're in Zoan. I don't know how to pronounce this. By the 12, it's you and Bron Bar. I wasn't expecting to crush Limsa's famed marauders under heel so easily. This is only a warm-up, yes? We've yet to even break a sweat. Looks so comfy, baby. Who's this? Oh, she's also a lizard. Love you, baby. Oh, she has the same face as me. Oh, she's a warrior. Dorgono. Whatever's the matter. Oh, she has the inner beast. I love the hair. Those eyes. She wields the strength of her inner beast. Oh. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, is this goofy? No! No, is he I love it. I love it. He's a simp. Ooh, and the balls. I love it. She swings like a dream. Oh my god. This is good. Brother. Charlize, we can't allow her to leave this pier. Dude, she looks like me. She looks like me for real. Oh, maybe I should get that hairstyle. Dorgono, the Bedeviled. Wait, how many? Oh, yeah. Okay. What? I want to do that. Belcley, bitch! Oh, you see that spin? What? What? She can throw meteors? Can I dodge that? I can't! Oh, she also has Spell Cleave! Oh, wait. How do I even... I've never used my healing before. Oh, I'm missing Gauge pala. I'll leave. Stay your blade. She appears to have calmed down. Easy peasy. My apologies. The will of Karash burns brightly within me. Too brightly. Karash? I'm quite certain that was the reckless thrashing of one overcome by their inner beast. But that is a phenomenon seldom seen beyond the walls of my village. Who are you and from where do you hail, friend? Oh, she's so cute! I'm Dargono of the Karel. My home was on the Azim steppe in Flans far to the east. We are unmatched in the ways of the axe. We're a strong people. At times too strong. There are ones like me consumed by this thing you call the inner beast, the will of Karash. We are the taken, cursed with an insatiable thirst for violence. Remarkable. Your people sound not unlike those of my village. Though I suppose it stands to reason others share this gift. The strength of one's inner beast stems from a primal instinct we are all born with. It is merely a matter of learning to draw it out, a technique we warriors have long since mastered. Yet you would call it a curse. Have your people not learned to control this power? The will of Karash, this inner beast, can be controlled? She's so adorable. Baby, look at her eyes. She's so cute. Perhaps then I can at last return home. Oh, the taken are sentenced to exile. That is why I traveled west to train further in the way of the axe. If I can overcome this affliction, I may have a chance for redemption. Well, this is certainly an unexpected turn of events. As our most promising recruit, I wish to see how she might fare against hardened combatants. I never thought she could actually defeat the likes of Curious George. Seems to me further time training under our roof would be a waste. Might you be willing to take her on? Well, we can't very well leave her unattended. If she should succumb to her inner beast, there's no telling what havoc she might wreak. Then I leave her in your capable hands. I'm sure you'll make a fine warrior out of her. Thank you, sir. I'll do anything you ask if it means taming this wretched beast within me. Dude, is he gonna simp the whole time? I hope so. I can't believe I lost. How am I to instruct others when I'm still so lacking? Brother, I'm sorry, but I cannot guide her in the way of the warrior when I myself have stumbled on the path. No, come back. Turn around. Wait. No, let him be. His lack of resolve would only invite hindrances to the task at hand. This is a path he must walk alone. Come, let us go. With my brother engrossed in his own training for the interim, I fear I will be spread too thin overseeing the instruction of maelstrom recruits to give Dorgono proper guidance. God's help us should be consumed by her inner beast. A worldly adventurer such as yourself no doubt has other pressing obligations, but you're the only one capable of containing Dorgono should the worst come to pass. Do you think it possible you could spare time to assist me in her training? Hell yeah. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what I would have done had you refused. Normally, we would gather to train at the Wolf's Den, but I believe an exception must be made for Dorgono. Yes, both for her sake and the rest of the Maelstrom recruits. For now, I would give this some thought. I return here in a few days' time, and I should have a solution. Oh, I love that sound. Oh my god. Swap the K-pop. K-pop fan. I love Ryujin. Isn't this Ryujin's last name? Ryujin Shin. Okay. Endwalker time. Oh my god, do I even remember how to play Adventure anymore? All I know is Unga Bunga. Bell Cleave Unga. Okay. What was I doing? Gather information in Charlie and Hamlet. Hello. Are you one of the new helpers? Working on the ether burner? Oh dear. I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I choose that over my current duties. Checking and loading samples day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one will be able to cross if I misplace a few legumes or what have you. The forum's got enough on their plate as it is, what with deciding who gets to board the Ark and when. Lots of powerful people have opinions about that. My heart goes out to Master Fortunal and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? Can I jump over this? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's probably not there though. Okay, maybe there. There we go. Offering to help? That's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. There's mostly lists of the things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, and then whichever star we choose as our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. I hear that our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person, after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I'm not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy like that three-hatted rabbit that ran by. Oh, she's in for a treat. Helping with the Ark? Even with all the power masters Master Cockle managed to squeeze out of the ether burner, it's still not enough apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. People are dying and there will be no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. And we will. We've spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan and all will be well. To be all parts of Endwalker are good. Yeah, I love Endwalker. I need a new mount. Like, I don't know what would be bagay with my character. I feel like my character just runs everywhere. Like, lore-wise. Fancy meeting you here, Charlize. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny toy boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is Aetheris itself, though we now find ourselves in a sort of funny underground miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all that time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around. Or at least that's what we're planning to do until we chanced upon Urianger and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? Got you, living way. Anything for my homie. A tour of Labyrinthos? An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Bestoway's burrow, it would be in our best interests to have the Loporites acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Charlian collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Maybe thou art better suited to lead this venture? Nah, I bet he wants to ditch them. What a marvelous idea. Might we begin with that great big what's it over yonder? Ah yes, the what's it. I shall leave its explanation to Charlize. Oh, you fucking bitch. Yeah, he wants to ditch me. Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magic is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features? So cute. Search the apparatus for points of potential interest. Okay. How about that one? That looks important. Observe the mushroom thing. Is that water I hear from inside that great big tube? It must be because of those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. There's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it, too. Observe the tanks. It's a little hard to see from here, but is that a golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? And I can see through that window another pipe at the bottom. Ah, this must be for purifying water drawn up from below. Some mushroom thing. Where? It's with this one. Huh? Ah. That looks like the trees in Greatest Antsvale. Hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced too. That makes sense. That's where they store the water. Okay. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install it, in even the harshest of environments. For us Loporites, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is of utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that peoples of Aetheris sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Many settlements in Thanalan are built near an oasis. So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Yeah, you get like you get +2 housing if you live near water. It's a Civ joke. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we'd anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order, but once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual, it may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alphino spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loporites will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Sharlian Hamlet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice the many dangerous-looking creatures with big nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of this settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, to many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big, nasty teeth, Loporites may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Oh, they're so cute! Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to the Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as escort to Living Way and Cooking Way, and trust Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care. Got it. Got you, homie. Anything for my rabbies. A more valiant protector than I could not wish for. Godspeed. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Dude, if they make Loporites like a playable race, I'll make another character as a Loporite. Come along, Growing Way. The water extraction, what's it? Dude, everyone's gonna have like everyone's gonna have like way in the end. What way would you be? You'd be bitching way. I'd be Final Fantasy way. Joke. It could be life is a highway. How do I play again? Damn. Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction what's it is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say. But I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if it's all the same to you. Where's the door? Oh, I've been here. Oh, yeah, this is the elevator. Or no, we went through this elevator. Yeah, because we entered here from here. Wait, I'm right. Oh, yeah, right. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logistican Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray follow me. Okay, we're going back up. You will need to use this lift should you wish to go to the medial circuit. Okay. Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for the new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that the Theorist just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out that way because they are because of the available resources, I wonder. Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous, and I cannot wait to see more of it. Oh snap! What is that? Fort Raiju? What is this? This is my Chidori. News. Wow, I can't believe I'm 90. Is there like tombstone gear for like level 90 characters? Wait. Actually need to change my gear. So what does this do? Delivers a lightning attack with potency of 560. Deals lightning damage with a potency of 560. It's my Chidori. Yay! Okay. Fuck, I have to fix my fucking keybinds. So this one dashes me. What tombstones do I have? Oh shit, wrong button. Elegant Tombstones of Poetics. One is a gap closer lang. It's okay. What if I... Which one looks cooler? This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where is the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Marial Agronomics. As I imagine, Singingway and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus. Wouldst thou be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian? Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Oriancher was telling me about. Even as incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention Aetheris will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there's still time. Let us brook no further delay. What's artifact gear? Where do I get that? I want to use my jutsu. How do I use it? Raiju ready. Grants a stack of Raiju ready upon executing Raiton. Okay. So I have to cast Raiton and then I can use it. What level is your MSQ right now? I am 88. Oh shit! Chidori! Oh, that is cool. Oh snap. Okay. 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 Baby. Oh wait, you're dying. Baby, look at my Chidori. See? Wait. I can get 2 stacks of it. Look, look, look. And then I also have this. Okay, go ahead, go ahead. Oh wait, I want to show this to people. Okay, wait, let me get 2 stacks. That is so cool. I think you unlock artifact gear at 89. Ah, okay. I don't know what that is, but okay. I guess I'll just continue. No, I have to go there. I hate going there. Oh, I can take this elevator now, thank god. I dreaded having to like take this fucking cave. Yes. Continue the MSQ and one of the level 89 quests will unlock artifact gear for you. Okay. What is that though? Is it just like catch-up gear? They're so cute. Oh no! I have to change my gear. I can't apply glamour plates. Oh my god, my outfit is ruined. This is the place, yes. The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples. Okay. Got you cookingly. You only have poetics. You need astronomy for level 90 tome gear. Okay, it's a different thing. I mean, it's a different currency. You're so cute. Look at me. Look at me. I suppose if they did put me in a pie, I could just eat my way out. Wait, they get quite hot inside, don't they? On second thought, let's stick to the plan for now. So adorable. So precious. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you, the one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here, up there, first on the moon, then on whichever star the forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment. So many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So, where to begin? Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes. Oh my god, it's the grapes meme. Let's see if they're as delicious as they look. So sweet, so sour. The taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. Oh my god, it's gonna eat everything. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion of grapes? Meh. A brave and erupting volcano. Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've heard, what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough about grapes. On to the next treat. What is this? An apple? Orange by name? Orange by nature. Oh, it's an orange. Sorry. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's... Equal parts sweet and sour, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Urianger about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter. It's all very complicated, you know. So many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are in my estimation. Let no one say I said otherwise. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in that field over there. Wait till he finds out about meat. The color, the texture, are they some sort of enormous round carrots? No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. Blech! It's so hard and flavorless, I may as well be chewing a piece of wood. That all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as good leek carrots. Stop, stop, stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? Dude, right? My favorite VTuber. Hi, Jay. Dude, Cooking Way said some good shit right there. Isn't cooking a hassle? Don't you wish you could just eat stuff raw? Bruh, he gets it. Far from it, cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. Then perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can be as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder though if there's anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? Dude, Sab, I'm gonna tell you a story. So I realized I was craving sashimi so bad during my vacation trip. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna... we had a bonfire kasi that I had a hot dog. But then like, the bonfire ran out and I was too lazy. and then all we had were like frozen hot dogs. And I was like, okay, if I just imagine this meat is like a like salmon sashimi, like all will be well. So yeah, I just tried to like bite the raw hot dog into like small bits so it like had the size of a sashimi. It was you know, it wasn't that bad if I thought of it as like a sashimi, a hot dog sashimi. What a wondrous fragrance! With luck, it'll have a flavor to match. As I have no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it. My tongue. Is this poison? What is it? I don't even know what that is. Is that a lemon? A lemon? Oh, it is a lemon. You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How can something so similar to an orange be so revolting? It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I'd best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. Finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking. I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so the pumpkin. Though I learned the hard way they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel so violated. First time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth in more ways than one. So I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to... Oof. Bit of sick came up there. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well, lemon muffin. Do your worst. This is so cute, delicious. Oh, though I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. See? We rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the farm agonized over what was worth preserving, and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must, if we're to survive. Such strength of will, now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Oh, my outfit. Mankind, the Loporites, we are both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal. It is the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the cost incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, to be content with what we have and make the most of it. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Cute. Pardon my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you anyway? Cooking away at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of the Theurus' species as possible if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course. I look forward to it. Oh, he's so cute. Well, this has all been highly productive. Probably. Let's go and see if Urianger and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? No, so cute. Okay, I need to change my outfit. Fuck! change my outfit. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a spot there. Bam bam bam. Okay, outfit time. Outfit change. Wait, which one is it? It's this one. It's not that one! Where's my outfit? Okay. Back to cooking way. Okay. Oh. Okay, we made it. Actually, don't know if this is longer or shorter, but I guess we had like one less loading screen, I guess. Or I guess it's the same. That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know any of other places famed for their cuisine? Limsa. I'm sorry I have to send you there, to that wretched place. Without I had time to visit. The more I learn of a theorist, the more I wish we could spare it in the final days. Alas, Heidelin's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. I'll find a way. Cooking way. Charlize, I trust thy time at Mariel Ergonomics did bear fruit. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them, and us, for a fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every loporate there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. Oh, our learning. Okay, at least we can teleport back. Yes, Charlize, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Aetherius at Logistic and Alpha, that's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? Black Shroud is quite leafy indeed, and a place of utmost tranquility. Huh. Gasp. Gasp, I say. With a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise. To assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you. Trying so hard yet achieving so little. Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Ooh, Tancred. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. And we can hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not. Though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed something moping in the western plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him? 'Tis as good a place as any. Come. Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me? Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray tell us of thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with peerless, elegant technology, is all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown in it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage, but even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the ether burner's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but well, maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about? Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we left the star? Ah, gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply. And if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places... Oh, friends. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet if Tancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loporites to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There's naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Aetheris and learn more about them while we're at it. Yeah! Full glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Surely thou hast the gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here that I might introduce each to a suitable Loporit. Everyone gets a Loporit. Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every Loporrit and every Loporrit in their place. Cute. I see one. Apologies, but I'm waiting on delivery. Whatever it is, we'll have to wait. Okay, I'm busy. Fucker. Okay, probably nothing there. Concerns? Nay, there's no point in worrying at this stage. It'll only make the work go that much slower. Okay, she's coping well. I'd look for 8 people. Okay, we need a mount for this. Okay, maybe this guy. 56 bunches of weeds in the ground, 56 bunches of weed. Rip one out, add to the mount, 55 bunches of weed in the ground. Eep, I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear. I was in need of a little break, you see, but then I found myself unable to relax at all. So I went on a walk, and then I noticed these weeds and... pleasant conversation partners and oh so fuzzy. Goodness me, that does sound like a much better way to relax. But yeah, wasn't she the one looking for rabbits? Not a person. No. Ooh, maybe I can find them from here. Oh, I found one. Blasted assistants, where have they gone off to at a time like this? Beg pardon, but I've not the time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfirm that either levels are consistent throughout the vessel machinery, and it seems I shall have to do so single-handedly. I swear when I find those assistants of mine. The Loporrits are willing to help? Why didn't you say so? At least they don't moan about how they checked 24 times already and haven't slept in weeks. Lazy sods. It's Elon Musk right there. Ooh. The bald man. Yeah, you! Yes, you idiot! Have you seen an envelope lying about? This imbecile refused to give me the alchemic I ordered without that bloody slip of parchment. Unless your friends have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damned envelope, I doubt they'll be more help than you. And you've wasted enough of my time already. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him to the love for it. The end of the world is not yet, the work goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things, feasible one moment, utter bollocks in the next. And yet, I've never felt so alive. This one's beyond help. Only sleep can save her. What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages and chirurgeons, but imagine every illness or injury that one might face in that great expanse is beyond any of us. To say nothing of the effects that living out there definitely might have on the body. The crew from the moon. Why didn't I not think of that? That's right. Got you. Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, so my back feels like a voice sense plate as a piano. My feet and knees are as drums with cymbals too. Okay, he's tired. My face? What's wrong with my... Ow! Perhaps I am a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna, and only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate, and I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment above there. Including the Loporrits in our discussions is a wonderful idea. I absolutely will, thank you. Perhaps their biology itself might offer some clue as well. Consult our collaborators? I suppose that would be more effective than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate to fewer trips. Should the ether burner make our original estimates unfeasible? But there's simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. But perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much weight for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. How might I help you? My, what a lovely idea. I too noticed people becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now I need only track 100 or so cups. But don't worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up goes well. This woman's doing better than you are. Are there people here? Okay, maybe I can go in the building. I cannot. Okay, where have I not checked yet? Maybe here. Okay, no, I've been there. Go this way. There. What? Just leave me to my misery. The forum can appoint someone else. I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to keep pilot the Ark if I'm already falling apart under the pressure? You know a starship pilot that I might speak with? Truly? Well then, there's no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task. I love how everyone's just panicking. I love it. Oh, there. Oh, there, too. I hope these are the final ones. Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. I asked the forum, but they will only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of stars on God knows what made by gods know who. You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing. I hope they like questions. They do. Worries. No, I believe I'm fine, thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues and it's helped a lot. Can't recommend it enough. Okay, where's the last one? Maybe it's here. Maybe in that area. Unless it's that guy over here. I'll check. Maybe I have to go closer. Nope. I feel like it's somewhere here. Or no, I got that girl now. Unless there's another one. What? Yo, where? I've checked everywhere. Is there a way I missed one? Unless they're outside the wall. I don't think they're outside the sanctuary though. Are they? Oh my god, this is my fear. I thought I was thorough. Oh, there! It was here. By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? Is this what dying feels like? Oh, do pardon me. I didn't see you there. There's no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern, even though we may need to depart at any moment. And that the hull I designed buckles under the strain, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless lives and dooming all mankind. But that is highly unlikely. Yes, highly unlikely. Highly. Our visitors can help me triple check for structural flaws, you say? Why, that would be wonderful. I'm breathing more easily already. Nice. We did it. Whew, that was pretty hard. What? Behold, Charlies. Through thine efforts word hath spread throughout Labyrinthos. Verily, to a far greater number than we anticipated. Livingly doth gather more operates as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds of friendships might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attentions, watch over them, I prithee.
ちょっと休憩。一度にこんなに喋ったのは初めてですわ。
No.
よ、盛況だな。月の民から助言をもらえるらしいって、早速町中で話題になってたぞ。
そういうことでしたら、こちらのスリーピングウェイと話してみるのがよろしいかと。彼は月の操縦士です。
Sleeping Way is the pilot. My God.
よく覚えてるもんだな。レポリットの違いを見分けるのは難しいと思うんだが。
Same.
あなた方を嘆きの海から送り出した後、私たちとウリエンジェはたくさん話をしましたから。彼はアーテリスについていろいろと教えてくれましたし、こちらの質問にもとことん付き合ってくれましたわ。おかげで私の本ももういっぱい。こうして実際に来てみるとまだ驚くことばかりですが、そもそも彼から教えられなければ地上に降りてくることもなく、月で待ち続けていたでしょう。
こんな光景、昔のウリエンジェを知る奴が見たら驚いて喜んだだろうな。
You've been on such an adventure.
やミンフィリア、パパリも、それから
いや、ここでいい相談役を紹介してもらえると聞いたんだ。私たちにも頼めるかな。
You're that Wilfson.
ウィルフスンさん、ブローウィドさん。
Oh my God, are these Monbrita's parents?
ケイン
Oh
ワゴンの研究
no.
者として有名な夫妻だよ。ムーンブリダの
Oh my God, do they know? Oh wait, they probably know she's dead.
お久しぶりです。お二人ともこちらにい
Oh
らっしゃるんです
no.
か。
ああ、しばらく前に妻ともども引き抜かれてね。しかしまさかここで君と再会することになるとは。
まったくだよ。あんたと来たら うちの子の訃報に手紙を添えてきた
She
きり
sounds so familiar.
何の連絡もよこしやしない。
Oh. Oh no.
本当に心配かけて。
申し訳ございません。
Oh man.
直接ご報告に伺うべきだと分かっていながら、何よりムーンブリダのことを私は。
ルイゾワ様に置いていかれたと嘆いていた彼女にとって、君たち暁が呼んでくれたことがどれほどの喜びだったか。あの頃成したこと、全ての決断は間違いなくあの子自身のものだったと思う。どうか君も己を責めるのではなく、彼女を誇ってやってはくれないか。
私たちに起こってることがあるとすれば、それはあんたと一緒に泣けなかったことだよ。あんな震えたちの手紙だけよこして、私たちであんたの分まで泣く羽目になったじゃないか。
No.
本当に申し訳がございません。私は語れる言葉を持たなかった。込み上げる気持ちもよぎる思い出も一つとして正しく言葉にできなかったのです。積み上げてきた知識も読み解いてきた詩も無力でした。私はただ無力で。
バカだね。誰だってそうさ。私たちだってあの子、この悲しみを語れはしないよ。だからちゃんと分かってた。分かってたんだよ。
君たちがまだ小さかった頃、遊ぶことより学ぶことを愛した君を冷やかした子がいたね。その度にムーンブリダが飛んでいって喧嘩をした。私たちがいさめてもウリエンジェはいいやつなんだとむくれるばかりでね。
だったら相手を叩くんじゃなくて、あんたがウリエンジェと周りをつながないとって言ったら、そうかなんて腕組みしてうなってさ。それからは前よりも強引にあんたを連れ出してみたり、考えてることがわかるよ
Oh,
って
they're so
同
close
じ本を
pala.
読もうとしたり。当時のあんたにとっちゃいい迷惑だったかもしれないけど、あの子なりにとても頑張っていたんだよ。
そして君は今こうして大勢の中にいる。それどころか絆を結ぶ手助けまでしているね。私たちはそのことがたまらなく嬉しいんだ。
Oh.
ムーンブリダが信じた人は、力いっぱい押した背中はその後もちゃんと歩き続けてくれていた。うちの自慢の娘の笑顔を今日はとても近くに感じるよ。ありがとう、ウリエンジェ。
はい、私も今やっと思い出せています。あの笑顔は眩しく 温かく悲しいものではなかったことを。
My heart hurts. Oh my god.
ウリエンジェには大切な方がいらっしゃったのですね。
気になるか？
いいえ、私はただまだ知らないことが多いのだと思い直しただけですわ。
そうだな。生まれた時からここにいたって知らないこと、わからないこと、足りないことだらけだ。だからこの星はまだ終わるには早すぎるんだよ。
God, I was not expecting this to happen. Oh my gosh, my heart. Hold on. Man. Ah, a heartbreaker. Oh, sure, at least be assured that I'm fine. I am. Well, glad to see them, too, after so very long. Gladder still that it was in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness, it would have been far harder had I faced them alone. Okay. Thou hast my gratitude for lending courage to the Loperates, not disposed to rest on their laurels. Several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. Some few may still come hither seeking counsel, and so shall I remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee. As a matter of fact, I was hoping you might check on Alice. Last I saw, she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes out the west gate. I could go myself, but we both know whose help she's less like to scorn. Not to mention that, much to my misfortune, I can think of several things I ought to be doing until later. Dude, I can't believe he used to be like a fuckboy, and now he's such a responsible man. Okay, I think I can save these side quests where I'm leveling my alt jobs. I'm just gonna do the blue ones. This is too much. Wait, how many of these do I need? 3. Okay, maybe the other one. Maybe the other one will be shorter. Oh, it's him. Oh no, it's another one. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? You do have a worldly look about you. As a cleaner, I too have journeyed far and wide. Tell me, where's the farthest you've ventured? I cannot say. Oh, is it someplace secret? I understand. I'm sworn to secrecy in some of the forum's matters as well. Aye, you should do nicely. You see, I need a more experienced traveler to say a prayer for me before I leave for Garabania. If you'd do me the honor, the reactor operator by the tower to the south would have a lantern crystal prepared for the purpose. Okay, let's do this first, and then we'll do the lad in Labyrinthos, and then we'll continue MSQ. We need these fucking ether currents. Oh, I think these will be the last two, and then there's gonna be one later on, right? Yeah, so these two, then one last. Are you here for the crystal? I hope it does some good for that gleaner. Those folks need all the luck they can get. Lanterns light the way through the darkness, a tool which can mean the difference between life and death. They are synonymous with safe passage, and as such, it has become custom in recent days to imbue the crystals inside with the prayers of a more seasoned traveler. And today, the traveler's you. Simply face the crystal and pray for the safety of the traveler to be, if you will. Pray. A colleague recently told me about the power of Akasa, a concept taught in Razahan, and how it reacts to strong emotion. I wonder if this method of praying to a crystal is a manifestation of that power. Well, that should about do it. With luck, your prayers will help guide the gleaner safely through the perils of his journey. Do they use Akasa when they're hoping for like a primal? Or is it just all ether magic? Do you have a lantern crystal for me? Yes. You have my thanks. With your prayer fueling its light, I have faith that it will keep me safe until my return. And now I depart for Girabania. I hope your travels are successful as well as mine. Okay, last two. Oh, what am I to do? Ah, you're that adventurer who helped out the students of Valdesian, aren't you? I suppose it matters not to you, but my son seems to have run away. I thought only researchers lived here. Ah yes, simply put, my wife and I work at Aporia, and she happened to conceive whilst we were living here in Charlie and Hamlet. I assure you that we have had many sleepless nights wondering if we should quit our jobs and leave Labyrinthos, or entrust the child to a friend of ours who dwells somewhere more suitable. Ultimately, we decided to continue our work whilst raising the child here. After all, our research is focused on the very future that our offspring will inhabit. The issue is, however, that the magic that prevents us from revealing anything confidential is too potent to be used on children. Of course, we can't allow the little one to roam freely. There's no telling what might impart onto others, so he has spent his entire life thus far within the confines of Charlie and Hamlet. We recently had a slight spat with him and, well, he decided to flee. I imagine me going after him would only make things worse. Could I ask you to talk to him in my stead? I'm sure he'd be much more willing to listen to anyone other than his parents at this point. I got you. He's gonna see a hot babe. Thank you. Verpalain, my boy, is most likely in the plaza to the east. I cannot imagine he struck out any further on his own. Come here, little boy. How do we lose a child? Oh, there. Who are you? Can't outrun me with those tiny ass legs. Oh, a froggy. Fuck! Fuck! I was gonna try to go on the rails. I'm not going to go home so easily. You probably won't believe me either, but I've noticed that all is not right in Labyrinthos. I can decide what to believe on my own, thank you. Fine, I shall tell you what I've seen. The color of the artificial light here changed recently. I'm sure most people haven't noticed, but when you've spent your whole life here, the difference is like night and day. Even so, no one will take me seriously when I bring it up. All because of my age. Got into a big fight with his father about it. But Labyrinthos is in danger. Who knows what would happen if the artificial sun broke. That's why I can't go home just yet. I need to get to the bottom of this first. Oh, he's a smart child. Although, I am scared to venture outside on my own. They say there's countless monsters out there. I don't suppose you would come with me. I could pay you. It's not much, but I do get pocket money from my parents. Oh, snap. I'll take his money. I'll take your money. Then it's settled. Yeah, I think I'd see myself as like a greedy little girl. Oh, should I continue this quest? I should just do the MSQ. Okay, never mind. It's a... Okay, great. Okay, next. MSQ. How many thereabouts do I have? I feel like I need one that's like a ground mount but looks kind of normal. I like the bird, but only when I'm flying. I want to see it like run like a bird. Friendlies, what are you doing out here? No, I don't mind if you help with the boxes, but it's far from the most exciting of tasks. You sure? Well, I appreciate the assistance. We need to get these to Aporia. Time is short, of course, but they're full of organic specimens and samples, so try not to be too rough with them. Alphino should be waiting for us when we arrive. I'll see you there. I have 3 minutes. Okay. Where? Oh, there. Okay. Can I sprint? I can't. Okay, just avoid creatures. I love my tail. Here you go, buddy. Oh, you're helping with the crates. Wonderful. You can put that there with the others. You have my gratitude, but how did you come to be involved in this? And I suppose I have Thanker to thank as well. If you're wondering why we were tasked with bringing these boxes to Aporia to begin with, so was I. It turns out that this is a base of operations of sorts. Those with final say as to what's included in the ship's manifest can be found here. Father included, I suspect. Huh? What's that sound? Oh, boxes. That should be everything. You carried out all of that at once? Are you trying to injure yourself? Oh hush, they're lighter than they look, and not everyone has your delicate arms. Ooh, what a burn. I suppose we should let someone know that we've finished. Theopoldin is in the courtyard. We can report to him. Why don't you come along? You should get credit for your assistance, at least. Considering where we are, we might even learn something interesting. Gods, it never ends, does it? What can I do for you? We brought samples from Charlie and Hamlet, Series 110. The crates are by the entrance. Oh, thank you. I had expected one of my colleagues, but we are dreadfully short-handed. Just a moment. You are Portional's children, are you not? Finauda and Alice, at your service. You're well acquainted with father, I take it. Quite. I've been friends with your parents since our days at the studium. I remember when you were yay high, waddling hither and thither. Clearly, it's been quite some time since we met. It's good to see you again, wielding your father's knowledge no less. You knew our parents when they were young? What were they like? Pray spare no detail. I should like nothing more than to regale you. Alas, I am meant to be in charge here, and reams of paperwork want for submission. We can help with that, in exchange for the sort of stories our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. Very well then. There happen to be 3 sets of documents in need of delivery, so how about you each take one? Okay. I can do that. Wait right there. You'll find a forum representative waiting to collect these near the southernmost structure. I hope I haven't kept her waiting too long. Never mind Alfino and Alice. I'm certain they will be back soon enough. Oh, ninja. Are you not one of the Science of the 7th Dawn? I thought you were meant to be working on the ether burner. Theopoldin's paperwork. I was beginning to wonder he had misplaced his quill. I appreciate your help in seeing these documents to my hands at last. As for your other task, pray keep this between us, but I sincerely hope you science succeed. The Exodus is, without a doubt, the most monumental undertaking in the history of the Forum, and so we must be circumspect in all respects. Risk is a privilege we cannot afford ourselves. At its heart, however, Charlian has ever been a nation of the curious. It would be a tragedy indeed if we were the ones to stem your pursuit of truth. Okay, here we go back. Quick and efficient, I dare say you have a talent for this work. The twins' papers only needed to be delivered to elsewhere in the facility, so they should be returning at any moment. Ooh, cutscene. Not voice acted. We return with not a scrap of paperwork remaining on their persons, you will note. You both have my thanks. And my apologies for sending you on an errand far below your ambitions. Why, even as a babe, you struggled out of your swaddling clothes then. There's quite enough of that, thank you. It was compromising stories of our parents that we'd asked you here to reiterate. Of course, of course. I've known your father for so long. I must have something. Well, as you know, part of why the level your name garners such respect in Charlian is your family's storied history. You too can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard Nunkrep's Hope, a lineage few can claim. I've never thought of much of it myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation. They were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. That's why Nunkrep's pronouncement, renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason, has ever been our family's creed. Until your grandfather's time, aye. Archon Louis Swab looked not to Nunkrep's words but his deeds. He asserted in defiance of his peers that choosing to save the great and the small from the rising tides was the true mark of our founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his expertise, his knowledge of ancient prophecy and the fall of civilizations, that led him to conclude that to eschew conflict at every turn was to consign mankind to his doom. There will ever be conflict, and calamity will follow. Thus, to ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. Indolence. You remember his words well. Indeed, Archon Louisoix lived by that personal creed and used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need, Charlian or no. No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son. Yet Fortunal could not reconcile Louisoix's deeds with the philosophy of their forebears and his peers, a philosophy in which he believed so fervently, yet made a pariah of his father. Fortunal agonized over this contradiction for much of his life. Oh, God's father. A son may carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. Is it not always thus? Gods know Fortunal's a cranky old goat, so I'm sure you butt heads often enough. Yet even so, you must know that you're constantly in his thought, every moment of every day, and that is not an exaggeration in the slightest. You should have seen him when you were born, barely recognizable. He was, with a kind of dumbfounded grin I'd not seen since he first took a fancy to your mother. He was practically skipping when he told me the news. Take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. Oh. But he's also frustratingly single-minded. Once he's decided that a given action is for the best, he will stay the course no matter who or what opposes him. A profoundly annoying habit when you're on the other end of it, as I'm sure you will agree. I'll say. Thank you for your insight. When next we meet our parents, I shall mention that we spoke. Try not to get me into too much trouble. Now, I need the forum on my side. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back to work. I have to make sure these specimens you brought make it to their proper places, or the cranky old goat will have my hide. We can speak again later. Fuck, I feel like I should accept... Wait, no I can't. Hail, you three. What's Graha? Graha, surely Cockle hasn't driven you out of the forge already. For better or for worse, no. However, he has set me a task that requires more than my pair of single hands. And here you are. I could use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Unfortunately, Alice and I have prior commitments and we have delayed too long as it is. What about you, Charlize? Can you spare the time? Sure. Perfect. This shouldn't take long. I feel like my XP is so Saya. Like, it levels my Dark Knight. 87. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to accept it. I mean, turn it in. In the event that our, and I quote, promised heap of adamantite falls right out of the bloody sky and into my lap, Master Cockle wishes to be ready to put the proverbial hammer to anvil at a moment's notice. To fabricate these parts, however, he needs the flame in Cockle's forge to burn hotter. He sent me to increase the amount of ether being funneled to his furnaces. The flow of fire aspect of ether in Labyrinthos is regulated by an elemental reactor south of here, to which I have borrowed the key. The adjustment will require 2 people to carry out safely, but I can explain the process when you arrive. This is where we part then. We'll see you in Charlie and Hamlet once the adamantite arrives, if not before. This way then. Where am I? The reactor is housed within this facility. I'll be the one to go inside and adjust the fire ether output. When I do, a rather large amount of water aspected ether will issue from the vent at the top. I expect this to attract at least a few elementals, which we would both rather not be drawn into the reactor itself. Trust me. Can I ask that you put down any that draw too near? They'll pose you little trouble, I'm sure. Wait here if you would. Okay, just wait. Okay. Ooh, I can try my jutsu. Yeah. R is for Raiju. Oh, dude. Fleeting Raiju. So cool. Did everything go smoothly out here? Yes. I thought as much. No major complications to speak of inside either. And the water either appears to be venting properly. I expect Taco will have seen a difference in his forge flames by the time I return. Since I have you, there was another matter I thought to discuss with you. Nothing terribly important, merely something I've been considering. Part of this I shared with everyone, yet you, and only you, have been the Elpis. As we've established, refined adamantite is a product of Alag, of the Empire's twilight years in fact. It was a material which saw much use as part of the Allagan's efforts to extend beyond the bounds of this world, Talamud, of course, being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Alag's empire to encompass the heavens and the stars above, perhaps the greatest was its infamous technologist, Amon. Yeah, do you remember his life as Hermes? I believe he had his own reasons. There's no evidence to suggest that he retained memories of his former life. He only joined the Asians once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memory, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fervor? This may seem far-fetched, but what if souls, like minds, have a personality, so to speak, a natural disposition towards which they are inclined? We know with relative certainty that it was the gross decadence and inexorable decline of Alag that moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Zandi. The Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting on those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. In facilitating Sandy's return, Amon provided these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own indolence. Or would have, had not Sandy been convinced by his own death that life itself was meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens could only be a means to the same end. To instill the people with new purpose. Like Hermes, before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning. And both of them sought that meaning, that hope, in the distant stars. Such is my theory, anyway. Ultimately, it is of the consequences of their actions which matter. Their motives are of no moment, and yet, to reach those stars on wings of adamantite, to travel to the ends of creation and beyond. The promise of hope everlasting, that much I do understand. But enough musing for now. Why don't we see how Cockle's getting on? Cockle boy. Whew, I can feel those flames ablazing from here. Glad you found some people capable, Raha, but there's not much left for you to do. Unless you can conjure up that refined adamantite any faster. The last one! I do trust you to deliver on your promise. I do. Only... I hate waiting. I want that adamantite, and I want it now! Well, we are... Share your impatience, I assure you. Is there truly nothing else we can assist with in the meantime? I wish. The sitting about's unbearable. Pity the forum frowns on recreational explosions. Well, so long as they can't prove it was premeditated. Get you gone. I've mistakes to make. In that case, I suppose I should go and return the key to the reactor. I'll have one more look to make sure that nothing has gone wrong. Unintentionally or otherwise. I'm certain there are better uses for your time, however. I'll join you in Charlie and Hamlet anon. Ooh, I can't believe I'm gonna get the last one. How many zones do I have left that I can't fly in? Oh, this is the last one. Okay, then there's one more. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You wait here, your companions are bound to turn up sooner or later. Yes. Wait for my companions. Movie time.
あら、あなたも手が空いたのかしら。
My wife.
こっちもやれそうな仕事は片付けてきたぞ。荷運びやら逃げた動物の捕獲やら役に立ったのかはわからんがな。
I love how Estinian's just here.
十分なんじゃない？ここに来て大きな仕事が残ってるようだったら、それはそれでまずそうだし。
いや、人の積み込みはともかく箱舟そのものの準備は順調そうだったな。あとはエーテルシュクタイルさえどうにかなればって感じだ。
Fire up the engine.
ああ、ここに集まってたのか。
レポリットたちへの相談もひとまず落ち着きました。話を聞いて安堵した様子の方もいれば、最後まで調整を続けると息巻いている方もおいででしたよ。リビングウェイたちもそれぞれの研究者に付き添いたいと言ってくれました。今しがた送り届けてきたところです。
Oh.
さて、こうなるとエクスアダマントを待つばかりだが。
アルフィノくん聞こえる？こちらクルルよ。お待ちかねの品が届いたわ。至急みんなと一緒に地上に上がって港へ来て。
Yay.
噂をすればだ。行ってみよう。
古城様、お忙しいところ失礼します。緊急のご報告が。それがなんというか、失神の港が大変なことになっておりまして。
A great good commotion? Sorry, no SSD.
すみません、ちょっと通ります。これを。
Oh hell yeah. We got him. We got him good. That's right. We got the nations to help us.
だから困りますってば。許可もなくこんなに荷物を持ち込まれては。
すごい。まさかこれ全部？
なんじゃこりゃ。ここにいる全員、あの海賊船も飛空艇も荷物を届けに来た連中だってのか。
Hell yeah.
よう待たせたな。依頼の品きっちりお届けに上がったぜ。見た感じうちが一番大量だな。
I like him.
そりゃグリダニアとウルダ派の分も預かってるからだろ。威張るなよな。
ああ負け惜しみか。つがお前本当にダラガブ編まで行ったのかよ。
当たり前だろ。突入部隊が安心して先を目指せるように入り口を守る大役を務めたぜ。
Hey man, he's proud of it.
ま適材適所だな。あんなやべえ場所にボンクラ貴族を連れてっても思いしきれねえし。
何を
やるか。
負けるからやりません。皆さんご無沙汰しております。
Oh yeah, everyone's here.
コック殿、その場までどうして？
いや何、東方連合が集めた神器やアラグの巻、その他もろもろ心づけ
Okay,
を
couple
代
confirmed.
表してお持ち
Dude,
した
I'd
ん
ship
で
them.
す。
I'd ship those two. Not Hancock and Soroban. But you know, if he's into it.
ハンコックから相談を受けた文鎮様が青コーラの神器を持って行ってやりなさいって言ってさ。けどオイラだけで運ぶのが難しかったから海賊衆に手伝ってもらおうと思ったんだ。結局そこでハンコックに会えたんだけどね。
そういうのをもろもろ集めた結果、かなりの量に
Is
な
that
り
the
まして
theater thing?
加えて一刻も早くとの
Oh
こと
my
でした
god,
の
is
で
that the one I did?
知人の
Oh
素晴らしい
yeah,
船に
I
乗
did
せ
that.
ていただいた次第です。劇団マジェスティックの皆さんがあなたによろしくと、光の戦士の冒険隊に再び劇場艇が出てくるとは光栄だと喜んでおられましたよ。
That's so nice.
しかし、それだけ多くの神器や薪を集めたとなると、多額の費用がかかったのではないだろうか。
おもしや後から請求されることを案じてますね。しかしご心配なく、東アルデナード商会としましてはロロリト会長の指示のもと、
Wow.
将来も見据えて悪くないようにやっておりますのでね。 加えて暁からはすでに資金提供を受けております。それを使って揃えてきた品々ですから。
The Scions funded the entire venture.
皆さんの戦利品です。
すでに資金提供？
Oh my god, did someone accidentally spend all our money? Oh, never mind. That's her.
ケ
Okay.
チなだけの金庫番だとお思いでしたか？
Tataru! I've missed her. Oh, look at her shoes!
必要
Oh,
な時にはドドーンと投資する。そのために日頃の節制と内職があるのです。
she's so adorable.
それだけではありません。今回は超強力なパトロンが力添えをしてくださいました。暁の設立当初、まだ資金の乏しい冬の時代、
Oh my god, is it Amelian's?
そんな頃からこっそり支援してくださったこのお方ってお母様？
That's where all our money's been going.
私はあくまで中立よ。けれどあなたが頑張って用意してくれている箱舟にもうちの金
There,
庫を預かりは
bruh.
でき
She's
ない
been
でしょ。
spending the family money.
だったら
I love
開
her.
けてしまってもいいかなって。使えるうちに使ってこそのお金だもの。
Oh, they're so cute.
しかしこれだけの短時間によく連携が取れたな。派遣団に参加していた連中以外にも随分広まってるようだが。
そこはほら、私にもつてがあるって言ったでしょ。
Oh, it's him.
エレンビル、
Erinville.
クルルと組んでたの？
オタクらとラビリンソスで別れた後、改めてこのお嬢ちゃんから手紙をもらったんだよ。暁が何を目的としてるか、それから世界中を飛び回ってるグリーナーの足と連絡網をいざって時には貸してほしいってな。俺らにシャーレアンを裏切るつもりはない。これまで命じられてきた収集が月へ知識を運び出すためだったってのもまあいい。だがな、俺らは自分で集めたからこそ知ってるんだ。この星にはまだまだ道がたくさんあるってこと。だから終末と抗う道を探してる暁に手を貸した。もっとも人使いの荒さにかけてはオタクらと同じくらいだったけどな。てなわけでグリーナーズギルドシップが総力を挙げて連れてきたぜ。これが最後の助っ人たちだ。
Nice. Ooh. The scientists.
よう、宇宙を行く船を作ってるんだって。これまで我が社を散々巻き込んできたんだ。そんな面白そうな案件にだけのけ者ってことはないよな。
シド、みんな。
ガーロンドアイアンワークス参上だ。集まった素材を箱舟に組み込む役目、俺たちにも手伝わせてくれ。おっと、もう一つ伝えなきゃならないことがあった。ここに来る前、ウェルリトのガイウスのところに寄ってきてな。ワレンスがアルテマウェポン研究のために溜め込んでたアラグの魔器を預かってきた。見たところ少量だがエクスアダマントが使われてる。
What did he give?
ガイウスが暁に対して送れるどんな言葉よりも誠実な謝罪で支援だろうよ。受け取ってやってくれ。
私たちはクルルさんから要請を受けてモードナのダラガブ編へ向かいました。とはいえかの防衛機構を相手取るとなると暁の残存メンバーだけでは厳しいものがある。そこへグリーナーの呼びかけによってイデルシャイアのトレジャーハンターたちが駆けつけてくれたのです。
で、お前はどうした？分身とはいえ週末の最中にお前が来たんだ。
Oh shit, he's here.
野暮用じゃなさそうだな。
まずは君たちにお礼を。ガレマルドに向かった者たちを助けてくれたこと、心より感謝申し上げる。島を離れる決断をしたとはいえ、彼らは大切なラザハンの民だ。救い出された者がいて本当に良かった。加えて君たちは週末に抗うことを諦めていないという。ならばこの星の一員として協
That's
力をさせ
right,
てもらい
dude.
たい。
There's about to be a fucking apocalypse.
以前我が父の話をしたのを覚えているだろうか。フソミドガルゾールムは星渡る竜だった。その鱗は生涯の薄いエーテルさえもよく捉え、長く遠くへと渡る力に変えたという。故に君たちが星渡る船を作るというのな
Wait, so
ら、
dragons can fly in
父の
space?
鱗を託してはどうかと考えた。そして血族たちに竜の方向で問うてみたのだ。アジュダヤからはいつものことだが返事がなかった。ティアマットはよしと言った。フレースベルグもカナダからよしと返してくれた。もって父は私に告げた。ではそうするがよいと。だから私は源流の鱗を持ってきた。君たちが望む結末へと踏み出す力として使ってほしい。
Must be so painful for him.
竜の鱗を組み込むにあたっては私たちがサポートをさせてもらうね。五根の霊輪を作った時の経験が活かせると思うんだ。
Really glad everyone's here.
なんてこった。奇跡でも起きたってのか。改めて見ないと正しいことは言えねえが、これだけの素材があれば 6% の壁なんざたやすく飛び越えられる。それどころかもっと遠い星までだって行けちまいそうだ。
できるぞ最高のエーテル宿退路が。
他ならぬフクロ氏がこう言っているのだ。
Ooh, that's right, that's right. We kept our end of the deal. Give it to me. Give it to me, Fortunal. I forgot what we agreed on. Remind me. Oh.
Otou-sama.
お前たちがハイデリンに何を求めているのかはわからない。
Oh, yeah, yeah, he's gonna take us to Heidelin.
いずれにせよ、この局面でそれらに関与することは人の存亡、星の命運を左右するに等しいだろう。多くの命を巻き込むことになる。しくじれば史跡どころで済みやしまい。その責任を負う覚悟はあるのか。
Yes.
はい。すべての出会いが私の語る世界に中身をくれました。その上で私は 世界を救いたいのです。
ならば私も
Oh.
共に背負おう。お前たちがこれからなすことの責任を家族として分かち合わせてほしい。
Huh? Is he adopting them again? Or I mean, I don't know. He does own them. Oh.
お前たちが生まれた時、あの小さな手がこの指を握った時に、
Oh.
私は胸が詰まる思いだった。言い知れないほどの愛しさとまばゆい幸せ、それから怒りにも似た激しい決意がこみ上げてきたのだ。私はすでに哲学者議会の一員で終末の予言を知っていた。そんなものにお前たちの未来を奪われたくはなかった。以来、私は月への脱出計画を推し進めてきた。何を切り捨て、誰に疎まれても構わなかった。手遅れになる方がよほど怖かったのだから。唯一捨てられないものがあったとしたら、それは父、ルイゾアだ。父はシャーレアンの使命に対し異なる考え方を持っていた。その考え方を、父自身を、私は大人になるにつれ愚かだと感じるようになっていた。それでもどこかであの偉大な人ならば何か革新的なやり方でお前たちを救ってくれるのではと期待していたのだろう。
Screenshotting that.
だからお前たちが父と親しくすることをあえて止めはしなかったのだ。しかし父は果てた。家族とは何ら関係のない冬季カルテノーの地で北洋へと飛来した高速艦を引き上げながら、私は再び決意した。自分がお前たちを守らねば。そのために今度こそ障害となる全てを切り捨てようと。たとえそれがお前たち自身の意志であってもだ。お前たちからどれほど憎まれようが、とにかく計画を進め、最後には無理やりにでも連れて行けばいい、そう考えていた。だが浅はかだったな。お前たちは私が思っているよりずっと多くのことを学び、自分たちの足で求める方へと歩き始めていたようだ。私ばかりが守らねばと思っていたが、お前たちはもう守りたいと願う側にいるのだな。
ええ、そうよ。見つけたの。大切なもの、大切な人たち、たくさんのかけがえのないもの。
それを知るまでの道のりは平坦ではなかっただろう。よくここまで歩いてきたものだ。
全てが無事に終わったらきっとお話ししましょう。私たちが見て聞いて感じて考えたことをこの厳しくも素晴らしい世界のことを。
Oh, I like
あら
that.
大変。古篠さんは2人からの手紙だってハラハラしちゃって読めなかったのよ。 旅のお話なんて聞いたらどうなってしまうのかしら。
エリアンス。
Oh, they're so cute pala. I forget the twins are like 16.
君たちにも度重なる非礼をお詫びせねばならない。率直に言うと、アルヒノとアリゼイが危険を冒すのは暁のせいではないかと考えていた。特に君のことは。
Me?
だが二人が多くの出会いを果たし、今ここに大勢が集っているのも君あっての結果なのだろう。ならばどうかこれからも二人のことをよろしく頼む。
じゃあまずはこの場を動かさないとだな。みんな指示を待ってるみたいだぞ。
Yeah, all this drama's happening. Everyone's just there.
君から一声かけてはくれないか。君を慕ってきている者も多いだろうからね。
Yeah. Yeah. Squad. Our moment of triumph is close at hand. Oh, love the music. Oh, this feels so good.
ではこれより順次誘導をさせていただく。皆の尽力に感謝。そして今しばらくご協力いただきたい。
Yeah. That just happened. We finally managed to clear the harbor, which means the rest is in the engineer's capable hands. Meanwhile, Father has issued us an invitation. As was agreed, he will reveal the means by which Heidelin may be contacted. We're to meet him in Aporia when we're ready. Given the vital knowledge he holds, I suggest we leave it without delay. It transpires, however, that the forum's method of speaking to her is not without risks. I'm curious to hear what those might entail, but regardless, be warned. Many of those who arrived at Adamantite have offered to stay and see to any remaining tasks that need doing. The forum has already asked for my assistance in overseeing this process, so you needn't worry about a thing. Thank you, Tataru. We're off to Aporia then. Love the song. What did I want to do? Oh, wait. Let me just see if I can get gear. Yeah, jumping up a ramp makes me go faster. Swear. I want this top. Oh, it's a caster thing. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, it's not a big upgrade, but oh, there we go. 79,000. That's insane. 610. Okay, I'll just get this one first. This is like what, 580. Oh, that looks so good though. Okay, let's just upgrade everything. 580. I need to... Wait, one earring. Yeah. One necklace. Bracelet. And then rings. Need 2 rings. Just buy 2 of those. Ew. Hey, actually, I look like a gladiator. Not bad. Okay, Aporia. Okay, I'm curious. I must know. Charlize, I've already shown the others inside. You will want to speak with Clara Lane. She has the key to the lift and can send you down after me. Oh, I don't get it yet pala. Adorable. Okay, descend. Whoa. From here, we proceed to the heart of Labyrinthos, and its most likely guarded secret, Thamazane. It marks the beginning and end of our efforts, whence we delve to seek audience with the star, and whence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. This way, if you please. Wow, we're finally here. I can't believe it. Let's walk, let's walk. Wow. That was so cool. Bro, that is a motherfucking spaceship. Okay, how are you gonna fit? But it's so small. It is a teeny tiny ship. I bid you welcome to the Thamazane. Direct your attention towards its center to behold the ark over which we have long labored. As you can see, it was designed as a medium-sized craft, the better to reduce fuel consumption. Miniaturizing magics have been applied to its interior to ensure that the thrust-to-weight ratio does not place too great a limitation on its freight capacity. The ether burner, as you know, has been removed for further modification, but we shall reattach it soon enough. I've received word that Kokol and several of your allies are working on it with an intense fervor. They are sure to see it done. It was by their expertise that many a prior disaster was averted. If anything, I fear they will not afford us much time for speaking with Hydaelyn ere they finish. Point taken. Let us move on. I must warn you again, however, that even with the benefit of our device, to treat her with her is not a simple feat. I've done what I can to impress upon you the gravity of what lies ahead. Are you prepared? Yes. I can fly, finally fly here. Yay. 89! We make for the lift at the center of this chamber. Come. I can't believe we made it here. That is so cool. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. The deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilized this principle in constructing the anti-tower, and once more here in Thomasane. Whoa! No sooner did the forum decide to withdraw from Eorzea than we began to work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before, in search of Heidelin's ever fainter echoes. The Itioscope. And you communicate with her through this device? For a time, yes, but since the seventh umbral calamity, it has been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared, beyond the Itioscope. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety, not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but we have heard if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Itioscope's ocular lens by which we may peer into the ethereal sea, without placing ourselves at hazard, lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of ether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing said risk. Otherwise, there's an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. Skraha? Creel? Okay. I've thought upon this much, and in truth, I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The offense at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstripped my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much you may wish it otherwise. If I assist in the manner of that Master Fortunal has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust in me to do so? I can think of none other I trust more. Compared to all that effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving into ether on a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. Yeah. You flatter me, but rest assured that I'll be keeping a close eye on all of you. There's one more thing. Those in ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace and its memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what of these memories? Do you think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides? Some theorize that they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you, for hatred or for love. Thus do I caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more. Oh, it's a dungeon. Interesting. Okay. I can't. I have to wake up early tomorrow. Wait, is it a dungeon? Wow, I can choose like all of them. Okay, you know who we're taking. If ever, well, when I do this. Wait, what?
必ず
Yeah, and Graha. Yeah. Dude, this is it. Okay, but I won't do it now. I'll do it tomorrow. I have to work early tomorrow. Fuck. Okay. Goodbye.